with the Green Bay Packers. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Rodgers now on first down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 6 yards left on second down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Now it's Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Here's Rodgers. And able to find Allen Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
It was Tyus Bowser that time who made the play on the defensive side.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now a loose football, the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 34.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. It's a first down and more for Dobbins.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
62 yards.
And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Rodgers. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Dobbins. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 29 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point.
Beat my kicker, too.
14-0. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
Rodgers on the return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this pass broken up.
Get up out your hands, boy.
Coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Looking deep for Adams. And it's incomplete.
No
They
good.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Now Jackson on 1st down. And this one's incomplete.
Don't no ducks
And
out
to put
there,
it mildly,
Jackson,
this is
man.
a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 77 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Let's go, Dobbins is mine.
Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Let's go, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
And that makes the score 12
Yeah.
to zip.
No, you know what I'm saying?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. Now a crease. He's past the 30.
Well, scared me right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends. And that's caught inside the 35.
Should have popped him.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 32 yards.
I should
So
have
the
popped
big
him.
play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Rodgers.
Get up out your hands, boy.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here's 2nd and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones.
Come here, Jones.
Wind up picking up
Come here, your boy.
4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Come here, your boy.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
Good catch.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able
Good
to get
catch,
the
your boy.
3rd down conversion. The first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. It's 1st and 10 from the 12.
Good zip
It's
pass.
caught for a Packers touchdown.
Good zip pass.
Robert Tonyan there to make the grab. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit.
Good pass, your boy.
With the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14.
I'm talking about your boy.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Let's do this here, your boy.
2nd and 7. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Play action. Now Jackson steps away. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson steps away to his left. First down and more for Jackson. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the scramble.
Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field trying to chase him or you're just watching him play. This guy is sheer excitement.
They'll try to run with Dobbins.
Get in there!
Zone for a Baltimore touchdown. J.K. Dobbins
Muscles!
And the Ravens will
Chuck
extend
him.
their lead here.
Take a little bitty ass out the way, boy. Take a little bitty ass, boy. Yay.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
It's a little bitty ass, boy.
It's 28-7.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no Allen
Rough
to be
him
found.
up.
The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Not even finna play with you.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that
Look.
clock. Yeah, boy, this
Not even
defense
finna
again
play with
really
you,
making
little boy.
things tough on him as they stop him for no
Not
gain.
even finna play with
So
you,
2
little boy.
quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Oh, no.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Dobbins trying the left side.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
111 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
We're in Baltimore, 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10.
It's a give to Freeman running right. Down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
This is caught. It's Brown.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
That's touchdown, man.
There's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll look to run with Freeman.
Get in there, boy.
Into the end zone.
Get up in there, your boy.
Touchdown. Devontae Freeman.
Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
And the Ravens will extend.
Get up in there, boy.
Tucking with the extra point.
Yay.
And will increase their lead to 28.
Yay.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're
both of them niggas, man. That's what.
And in today's NFL,
Talk
it's a
both of them.
pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Rodgers looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be
No, Adams.
Good effort there.
Why we ain't picking that, but no, Adams.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
From the gun, it's Rodgers.
This one complete to Tunyon underneath.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Another
We getting stops, though. They won't let us pick it, but we getting stops.
In this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass.
We ain't getting picks, but we getting stops.
Or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rodgers again now. He sets up the screen to Jones.
Come here. Missing tackles.
And he takes this one down almost
That
all
was a
the
good
way
little
to
slick
the 30.
play.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10.
That was a
down
good
at the
little slick
31.
off play.
Rodgers going to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Come here.
Trying to get it to Adams.
Give me that.
Intercepted.
Give me that. Man, I did that. Man.
Ravens are going to get the football back.
I don't want to give us no picks.
In this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson
You better hold on to that, Watkins.
Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's the money ball right up in your
Any
hands.
surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back pop the line as well.
To that outside.
Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
I was going to bounce to the outside and be gone.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson. Flush to his right. That's taken in by Duvernay.
First down.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Ooh, they hate it.
On the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
They hating on us.
They'll try and run the option.
He'll be
brought
just shoot that boy.
On the spin move.
Yeah, that boy
First down.
stuck.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. The Ravens on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Ooh, he came back and got it.
Kevin King with a pick. And the Packers are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
That's that fool you do. Okay, yeah.
Something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play?
The nigga that
Fantasy
was open, I
guys,
missed him.
right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play.
Ooh, give it back! Give it back, boy! Give it back, you boy!
This guy set up at the 2-yard line.
Give it back!
How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. They'll run it Dobbins.
Bam! Get up in there.
Into the end zone. It's another
Give it
touchdown.
back.
This thing is ugly.
took it away and gave it back.
Down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in after a report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal.
Stole your boy.
Now to kick it away following the touchdown. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a
Give it. Hey, boy. Next time you get a few balls like that, get your paper, cuz.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Get your paper, man.
They take a great look at that scoreboard, realize
get your paper, cuz.
Everything went for us today, coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Now a desperation throw.
Get your paper, cuz. Oh, they ain't letting us pick it like that this game. I don't even know what's going on.
They've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
I'm talking about wide open balls. They ain't letting us have it.
At a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
There it go.
Hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Escaping the pressure right.
No.
He's going to let it fly.
Let it go.
This one is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
I'm talking about your boy. We making stops. They ain't letting us pick it, but we making stops. Yeah, that boy quit. Yeah. Yeah, that boy quit, man. Yeah, that boy quit. That boy quit in the seeded game. Yeah, that boy quit, man. Oh, let me